Frankie, what are we doing?
Eating Kyle's least favorite brand of M&M's, the peanut butter kind. You all know that it's the best.
Oh, it's
I
the
got
grossest.
everybody picking at the bag because it's the best.
It's the grossest.
We're going to New York City for the premiere. There's a lot of contention over when's the best time to arrive for a bus. But ultimately, just to be safe, we're absurdly early. We're so early, in fact, that there's other buses headed to New York that we could make. But we're not going because we told other people to come for this time. We discovered something about Kyle today. Refers to himself in the third person constantly. Especially when he feels that there's no leadership, no direction. They're talking about what Kyle's going to have to do.
Is Kyle going to have to blog this? Who do we got here? We got Frankie. We got Nina. We got John. We got Molly.
In her first ever blog.
In her first ever blog.
All you have to do is fuck Kyle.
Right now. So, what happened here, John?
Well, there was a man sitting here, and we stopped for a break, and now he's gone. It's a little awkward.
The case of the missing person.
Yeah. I don't know what to do in this kind of situation. What's the normal protocol?
Did we determine if he had any stuff?
Yeah, did he have
He was
anything?
carrying a bunch of things on his lap, but when he got up, he walked out with them. So maybe this was his plan all along. No, I don't know how it possibly could have been.
He paid full price to stop an hour and 15 minutes at a burger.
I guess so.
What are you doing? You're not going to tell me? You're embarrassed? The minute she walked into the room, she started inspecting for bed bugs. In fact, we chose this hotel because it passed on the bed bug registry. Alright, we're in the theater, we got in. But Daniel here is walking around with a cane.
Freaking Dr. House over here.
What happened?
I was standing, I did this, and broke my toe.
Right on a tile.
Right on the tile.
You didn't think you were going to make it.
No, I was in pain this morning.
This is awesome. I'm so glad you were able to.
It's mostly uncomfortable. That's about it at this point. This is tonight's program, so we're starting with all the shorts. It's exciting. The world premiere of Sexually Frank.
Where's us? I haven't even seen us in the program yet.
We're right down here. Friday, February 10th.
No picture.
No picture. It's unfortunate.
What the hell?
But you know what? I guess I have to give a picture to the 103-minute movie and not the 93-minute movie.
I didn't write the synopsis for that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't write any of that shit. Did I show you the blogger that talked about, like, how they looked forward to seeing our movie but was worried it was going to suck?
Oh, yeah.
They were afraid that we weren't going to show the toe going in the bum.
Aw, well, it's a good thing we delivered on that.
We won't spoil. Jonathan and Nina.
Yeah.
They let us do Blu-ray.
That is awesome. That's the only way to see the movie.
Oh, sweet Jesus. We're
We
here
showed that during
again.
the summer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How long has it been, Maya?
A really long time.
It's been a long time since we've been together.
It's been a long time.
John's taking pictures. And Nina's here. Molly's here.
My
Hey Dan.
friends
Hey Dan, where are we?
We are at Cinekink in New York City.
Maybe they can come.
Kind of near Tribeca, I think.
Yeah, near Tribeca.
I was expecting a theater about this big with us hanging out.
Yep.
Going, hey guys, remember when we made this movie?
Yeah, we made this a while ago.
I had a good time when we did that.
Quite the turnout, Michael. In an empty theater. Let's go to the madness. I think everybody remembers the girl with no pigment from one of the previous vlogs. I don't remember your name, but it's the girl without pigment. How were the other movies? Get back here, Sile.
No, I'm so sorry.
Sometimes you need a good person to do the blog.
Get your finger out of my screen.
This guy did most of the
guy
vlog.
there.
I'm in front of the
This
camera.
lady.
It's the first.
Alright, so how were the other flicks?
Oh, the pornographic movies we just
Did you see
watched?
any titties?
We saw titties.
Did you?
We saw titties.
Were they Nina's?
No, they weren't Nina's. We saw a lot of hairy cartoon ass. It was weird. Cartoon ass. Specifically hairy cartoon
I love
ass.
it.
Anybody else?
Is there a reason we're waiting?
Are you gonna be there for a while? If you will call Ballad for you.
Sorry to be.
We just stay for one more second. Like
This is the island of misfit toys.
It's like we've never had the picture taken before.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3, and then Cinekink, okay? 1, 2, 3. Cinekink. Oh, come on, you can be louder than that. 1, 2, 3. Cinekink. Excellent.
All right, so what went on?
So what happened is I'm standing in my parents' kitchen on the tile floor, decide to stretch my toe a little bit, and I hear and feel a snap. But it's nice and broken, black and blue, right at the fracture point.
I don't even know how that happens.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I've done a lot of walking in my life. This man over here, creeping along all night, taking photos. He's not even part of the movie. He's a stalker. Oh my God, here he comes. Nina?
Yes.
Where are we?
New York.
Why are we?
Like from the Big Bang Theory, like all the way back there, or do you want like why are we tonight?
I'm listening.
So Jen Martin's got that kind of treatment. He's like looking at my boobs.
We took a 5-hour bus trip here today.
It felt like 5 years.
What is this called? Cinekink?
Yes.
All right.
It's very sexy. We watched some animated gay porn for a while, which is probably the best thing in the night.
Did anybody flip open the camera to take a little peek of that?
No.
Because there's nothing I love more than a little bit of animated gay porn.
Did you miss it? It was amazing.
I wasn't here. Yeah, we went out to eat.
It was insane.
It was crazy. Just kept going on and on and on.
Would you classify it as the bee's knees? Not quite. Not quite there.
The bee's knees.
Not even the cat's meow. All right.
Okay.
The cat's pajamas.
The best.
The best.
Gay comic porn that you've ever seen?
Yes, that's set in the 50s.
Now, would you classify it as hentai or
No,
what is
not.
the gay version? Yaoi?
This was like
how do you pronounce it? Yaoi. Okay.
But this was more like Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, it's very
This was Hanna-Barbera.
You're turning me on. Go on. So this is the first of many film festivals you guys are entering? Is this the first?
This is the first, and hopefully there's more.
I want to let you know that T. Arthur Cottam is making his way through the crowd with lube. So you might be interested in that. T, you want to take it from there?
Sure. Hi, I'm T. Arthur Cottam. I directed the film Laser Blasters, which plays before the next feature. Enjoy the lube. Enjoy the film.
This is a shot of the crowd.
Sexually frank.
Still with the photos. You look like they don't tell me what 3 means.
I don't know.
I know. I mean, it's better than that.
I picked
they only
3.
tell me 2 of them.
I picked 3 because I was cut from the film.
You already judged sexually frank. You haven't seen it yet. I think you broke some rules. I gotta be honest.
Really?
I'm gonna have to report you to the authorities. Still with the clicking. That's all you hear all night long when John's around. I'm sharing a hotel room tonight with John, and I expect to be woken up by clicking.
All night long.
I expect an expose of Aaron's ass.
Fairly certain that'll be set up in the bathtub.
So clever. Right now.
She talks a lot, everybody.
We're back to this. I got a Christmas job at a store in a mall in Burlington, Massachusetts, and they wanted to tell me how some customers like me. And they said, "Oh yeah, we talked to a lovely blonde girl she was really nice and she talked a lot."
I wouldn't classify you as blonde as much as I classify you as much as albino. Go on.
I'm day glow. I glow in the dark.
We don't wear this shit normally.
Oh god.
We don't know how to dress.
I don't know why I wore this.
Let's talk about the white shoes. I think we need to talk about the white shoes.
White shoes are my favorite part. The best part.
Like old man golfing shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, I can buy that.
His girlfriend
That's her right there. I don't think she wants to be on camera. Why? What's up with that?
You're only asking for trouble.
He looks great though, right?
Say that, sure.
The shoes were not my decision.
Well, yeah, golf shoes. No. As everybody will see, the cane has made another appearance. I don't know if a broken toe warrants a cane. I'm gonna put that out there.
From returning Cinekink alum, T. Arthur Cottam. And then the world premiere, first time Cinekink appearance, Frankie Crane. And he brought quite the entourage down with him. We'll do a little bit of a Q&A afterwards. Just to let everyone know you should have gotten a ballot on your way in. You'll vote from 1 to 5, 5 being fabulous, 1 not being fabulous. And then some people are going to win some awards. We also have jurors here tonight who've been judging the shorts. Devin Tinknell's here, all the way from Austin. And Bill Woods, programmer from New Filmmakers, and also Lindsay Lags a lot. So they do accept bribes. It's late night, so we're going to jump into this. Enjoy, and we will be back afterwards.
Take care. I'll be back.
So introducing Frank Crane, and I'll let you introduce everybody else.
Hey everybody, thanks very much for watching, and thanks for coming out on such a late night too. This movie meant a lot to us. We shot it about 1.5 years ago, but we've been workshopping it and working on it ever since then, so thank you very much. Let me just introduce you to the cast and crew real quick. Kyle Gage, one of the 2 cinematographers, first film that he ever shot, in fact, first anything he ever shot, and it was on this movie. Dan Leach, the other cinematographer, was kind of a 2-camera 7D deal. These guys were like unbelievable to work with, and what's come out of this movie is a fantastic relationship that's going to keep going and going. John Hunt, longtime friend, longtime producer for all my shit, recorded sound on this movie and did the sound design and a little bit of the music too. When you hear a little piano creep in, that's John in the background masturbating. Francisco Jorrego, who played Brendan masterfully. Wrapped up in Christmas Garland is Maya Murphy, the part of Sarah. Meredith Phillips, fag hag extraordinaire. I love this bitch in this movie. I want to watch the Cassie show. Ben Fisher, who's another longtime collaborator and just fucking fantastic actor. Very happy to have him.
Yes.
So I noticed at the end that there's like a thanks to people that didn't make it into the movie for Sexually Frank. Can you please explain in great length and detail what the Prego character was and why she got cut and what she looked like?
You're like, what's left in this film? That was a really short cut scene right at the beginning. You know when the little blonde kid is told to, be a guy, so what thing you can be, kid. Right after that, we actually jump forward in time 10 years and see that he's like, has a bunch of kids. And the actor that was supposed to play that guy bailed out, and Kyle is the closest thing to look like him. And so suddenly I'm shooting the movie and Kyle's acting, and the whole thing's fucked. And so we cut it.
So it's not about pregnant fetishes?
No.
Okay.
But yeah.
It should have been.
Where did you get the idea for the creepy old man?
I don't know if you guys are familiar. There's a guy, a YouTube personality, Ed Darum or E Darum. There's this guy on YouTube who one video after another, I found him miraculously. Oh, you might know him from the big meme is he lip syncs to "Pretty Woman." Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, I don't believe you. Feel up the truth. And he's this ancient-looking man, but he does it like so performatively, and video after video, and people are like, oh, he's like the internet's creepiest man, but really hilarious. And then one fateful day, the videos stopped, and instead what we got were like blue screens with white text that were like, Ed Darum is a registered sex offender. Ed Darum is now in prison. Ed Darum was arrested 20 years ago. And I guess he was like unlawfully using his computer. And I started looking into it, and it was kind of I don't know, the whole thing felt like a really sort of, he obviously committed a crime, he did jail time for it, 20 years passed, and it seemed like I don't know, I guess he broke parole by using his computer and had to go back to prison, and he ended up dying in prison from it, and I was just like, that seems more of a fear of sex thing to me, ultimately, than trying to protect the world from this guy. I don't know. It sort of, so that spawned this character more or less. My polite view of that real life icon.
Okay, we have one more question.
Say him again.
I like the movie a lot. I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
How much of this is autobiographical? A lot of it's about me growing up, so
that was hopefully the idea, right? So it's not like I was like, I want to tell the Frankie Frayne story, but it was, I want to tell, the feelings I've had and these relationships that have grown, and kind of like my relationship to sex at this point is one of like kind of reckless abandon, but it was only sort of out of suppression early on. I am in a monogamous relationship with Nina. I have been since I was 14, and we've like all these questions have got called to us. So
wait, who's Jess?
Nina Schlusky, right here. She never acted before in her life. Always carried a boom pole for us. Always did whatever needed to be done, and then. I had a few actresses read for the part, and none of them were sounding like Nina to me. And then one day I was like, could you read this? Like, can you make me feel better and make sure it's not my writing, it's shitty? And she read really well, and I was like, fuck it, you just play it. And I was like, wait, no, I shouldn't do that. That's a really bad idea. That's me just like, and then I did end up abandoning it. And then I did the same thing with Keith. So Keith Sadek plays Neil. That's, again, a guy who's never acted before in his life, refused to come tonight. A lot of moments in our lives, especially our childhoods, I just brought to New York City tonight and put on a huge screen, and I fucking would have loved for him to see it, but he said I'm not coming, and that's the end of the discussion.
He has since gotten laid.
Yeah! He has since gotten laid.
Not thanks to this movie.
Before we go, just thanks very much for having us. Lisa, thank you very much for having us. You chose it, and we love premiering here. And if, I hope are we able to go downstairs at all, talk at all, or we got to get out of here?
Kind of need to maybe on the sidewalk.
Okay, sure. So if anyone wants to see me, I'd love to talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thanks everyone for coming down.
You're all up in my ass.
There's not much room here. Shall I go across the room?
Let's go outside. So I guess before they kick us out.
When did you get here?
My friends at work.
So you saw it. What did you think?
It's awesome. Very good
You
job.
did like it?
Yeah, a lot.
What about Keith Cinekink?
Keith was amazing. Who would have seen
You didn't think he had it?
No, I've heard bits and pieces, so yeah. It's just hilarious watching Keith through the whole thing.
Yeah. I was tweeting the whole thing, and I put in like the Cinekink, what do you call it? I don't know.
Hashtag?
Handle? No, the handle. And they got pissed at me. They're like, stop tweeting, fucker. I was like, I'm sorry.
Stop tweeting.
They stopped tweeting during your own movie, they said.
It's illegal. It's illegal in New York City.
So oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's illegal to be using your phone.
I tweeted back as, I would really like to apologize to @FrankieFran.
So how did the premiere go?
I thought it was sweet. I was really afraid because they had a full crowd at 8:40 for the shorts.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I'm assuming they're all sticking around for our movie. They all jump ship. The reason I'm assuming the reason they were all there was because they were there to watch their own films, and then they left, like us. We got bus tickets just enough to see our movie. Selfish tops. But yeah, a bunch of people stuck around, and everybody seemed to like it. Like a lot of nice words. So that's good, because I don't think I can make a better movie than that. That's it. Where's Dan Leach and his broken toe?
He left.
Yes.
Oh, he's out of here.
Yeah. Everybody looks
Away.
slightly tired. Is it true?
It's very true.
Same here.
I had a Guinness for dinner. I could use a little more than just a Guinness for dinner.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
It's snowing out. We were up until 3 a.m. We were out to eat. It's like 9 now, so we got like 5.5 hours of sleep, which is not too horrible for me. But when we go downstairs, I imagine you're going to see a lot of sorry sacks. How you guys doing?
I'm alright.
Sleepy.
Well, we're here.
Did you sleep okay?
We're here on time. Slept
That
like a
bed
baby.
was crazy down.
Yeah.
Did you fuck?
Oh yeah.
We fucked twice.
Twice?
Yeah. The second time we didn't even realize we were doing it.
We're just still in
I
there.
totally realized it.
What?
Someone was like,
I hope you realized it.
I mean, I didn't know how it got there.
I knew.
I don't know.
I waited an appropriate amount of time, an hour.
An
and
hour.
I came back over.
Wow.
You came over? That's how that started? That was you?
Yeah.
We were watching Labyrinth this morning.
Oh, it was on TV?
It
was on
TV.
Showtime.
It was on Showtime.
So, very shortly after last night, after the screening, after the blog camera went off, there was this blogger that came up to me, and he was the only one who wrote about the film before the screening. He had profiled the top 5 films of Cinekink that he wanted to see. The blog is called F-Bomb, all the smut you can fit into your butt.
Is that the tagline?
And they were like aging beardos, beardos, aging virgins, aspiring comedians. It's every Judd Apatow movie rolled into one blunt. I hope this movie doesn't have indie epiphanies. I already hate the gay character, but maybe this movie could be good. I just really hope that they show a toe going to that girl's butt. And I was like, oh man, like this guy he is set up for non-disappointment because all of those things are like going to be okay in the movie. And then after he introduced himself to me before the screening, and then after the screening was done, he was the only one asking any questions in our very, very brief Q&A/raffle.
We have one more prize. It is love restraints.
And he loved the movie a lot. So much so that afterwards, he paid me $10 on the sidewalk because we had to get out of the theater.
At 2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning, paid me to put his toe in my butt. I didn't want to do it because I'm too old for this shit. But I didn't want to lose my street cred.
Down. Yeah, lift that shit up.
Wait, there's no light.
Channel 6 News.
We need light. And it's snowing.
We got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Your proudest moment. High fives. High fives.
You know, it's like if somebody
Any press is good press. For
if somebody connects to the film that much, that they need to. He was also really inebriated. He was doing that thing where that drunk people do, where they think they're looking into your eyes, but they're really looking at some weird part of your face.
Now, if he wasn't drunk and he's actually just like mentally handicapped in some way, then we're fucked.
I'm so
apologize now.
We're apologizing now.
In any event,
he's autism spectrum, maybe.
He liked the movie a lot, and that was really awesome. So I Facebooked him at nighttime. I was like, "Thanks so much for coming out." And all he said in a response, and this was at 7 a.m. He was like, "I was walking home tonight, and I realized, shouldn't you have paid me? Isn't that the way it works in the movie?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, but you were driving this bus." Somebody was taking some iPhone footage. Can never go into politics.
Never. What'd you think of the beds? You like the beds?
Yeah, it's fine. Nina, did her whole bedbug ritual.
Yep, I understand. I did it too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you guys? You guys aren't that neurotic.
I thought about it and then I didn't care.
No. Well, we chose this one specifically because of the bedbug registry. In fact, that's why
There's
it's
a registry for these kind of. Yeah, there is.
So
there is now.
Yeah. No blood stains.
See, like all people's complaints of like if they stayed somewhere, if they had bed bugs, how the hotel dealt with it, what happened when they went home.
I tried to blog it, but she didn't want that.
It was too
She's like, I'm going to stop until you
She
stop.
doesn't want to give away her bug bed finding techniques.
Oh, Aaron, tell us about the guy on the subway yesterday.
Chinatown, Tens, and Magazine. That's all I need to say.
What does that mean?
Doesn't mean anything. That's exactly the point.
There's just a young, hip gay guy saying words to us.
That's what gay cruising is, by the way, Frankie.
Is that right?
No, it's not right.
I was just saying, do you guys just like, are you like purple?
Yes.
Sidewalk.
Some man just looked at you and said Chinatown, and then like waved a magazine toward you.
And I almost panicked.
Yeah, you shut down. You just kind of looked away, didn't say anything.
Have you ever seen me so speechless in your life?
No, that's the type of thing I feel like you jump at, because he's a kind of a
Instead, I was,
gay man.
yeah. Oh, and you think that I want to make sure that I'm nice and responsive to a flamboyant?
Well, yeah. You're not. I don't feel like that's the type of guy you'd be intimidated by.
No.
I had ended up, asking further. What did that mean? Because it made no sense.
In fact, you kind of pseudo mocked him for about 10 minutes.
The whole time he was on there.
And then off he went.
Yeah.
Never see him again. Good luck. Eating a sandwich called the Batman. Which I really only bought because it was called the Batman.
Is it delicious?
It's not normally the kind of thing I would buy. It's grilled
I don't
chicken.
know how they assigned that name, Batman, to that. It's kind of arbitrary.
Obviously what he would eat.
Avocado.
Yeah, avocado, mozzarella, and grilled chicken. It's actually really fun.
This is the end of our journey, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Look, there's a pigeon flying through the...
That's true.
You missed a pigeon just flying through the...
Oh, yeah.
He kind of... It looked like he knew where he was going, actually. He's heading to
used to
Terminal
it.
60.
I got the impression that he just escaped from prison.
Pretty soon we're going to see guards running.
5 fat guards running.
Where'd he go?
Shitty Port Authority. Gross.
We use the word dumpy around here.
Dumpy?
Dumpy in honor of Keith's absence.
Oh, yeah, Keith's not here.